Welcome to Stars with Cars. You guys are about to get a sneak peek at my baby, the Sickfish. So this is my baby, the 1970 Barracuda with the Hemi, 650 horsepower. So it is a beast. It's very loud. You smell like gas once you get out of this car. It actually used to be owned by Joe Rogan. So there's a lot of history in this car. And then I've actually also put a lot of work into it as well. So Joe Rogan, man, your car is in good hands. It's doing well. Now this wouldn't be a car show without a dope car montage. Ready? Go. '70, well-built, Hemi-powered, 650 horsepower Barracuda. Let's take a ride. This one is keyless entry, so the only way to open a door is by the remote. Let me do that for you, my friend. There you go. So the seatbelt comes from over the back. So you are definitely in the beast now. No turning back. Now you have to adjust the straps. Yeah, this is like, strap in.
What kind of driving are you doing in this car?
Safety first.
This is what it feels like, huh?
This is what the beast feels like, the Sickfish. This is what it feels like. It never gets old. The sound of the engines, the feel of the engines when you're driving. You just feel like an alpha male, right? Like inside a muscle car, man. And you know when you hear or see a muscle car, driving down the street, right? Like it turns heads. There's something about a muscle car that just really captures people's attention.
Is going for a drive like a therapeutic thing for you?
It is. It is. I used to do it more before I had kids. I used to go on drives, by myself and just kind of clear my mind. And, whatever it is I was thinking about or going through at the time, it was definitely therapeutic for me. So, but now that I have 3 kids, the muscle car sits in the garage, unfortunately, a lot more nowadays. So my daughter will ride in the car. She's old enough, she's big enough to sit in the front seat. So she loves this car. The other day, it was in the shop for a long time. I was getting some stuff just fixed on it and updated. And so the car was back in the garage and we're leaving. And she goes, "Daddy, is this a new car?" And I was like, "No, this is not a new car." She's like, "Oh, well, we should take this to school." You gotta learn the side streets out here. As you see right now, we're taking the alleys through Venice Beach. And this is usually the best way. You have to have patience, when you own an old classic car. They were just, so once it gets to like a quarter tank, it starts to kind of like putter a little bit. There's a small gas tank here. For whatever reason, they didn't put a big gas tank in, a normal size gas tank. See, it's already starting to do it. Don't die on me. We gotta get to a gas station now. Oh, wait.
Come on.
Woo, we made it. Woo! Oh,
No.
I locked the keys in the car. Okay. Might have to break it again. It's a left. You see it right there?
Sorry.
Come right here.
Yep.
Okay, now you should be able to get it.
Nice.
Thank you. I've built 2 muscle cars and I've owned 2 more, so a total of 4 cars. And the true passion came from the movie Gone in 60 Seconds and seeing that Shelby Mustang, the 67 Shelby Mustang GT. In high school and college, I had this picture of that exact Shelby Mustang that they had in the movie. Once I got to the NFL and made enough money, I was able to buy one. That for me was a surreal feeling to be able to buy the car that I pretty much grew up, loving. It's human nature to carry the negative much longer than the positive things in your life. I try to remember the positive things more because the negative stuff doesn't last forever. You know what I mean? And I've always believed that tough times don't last, but tough people do. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed my car. But now it's time for me to go home and get some rest. All right, see you guys later.